What was daily life like in 1950s Southeast Asia? What was daily life like in the 1950s in Southeast Asia? This question takes us back to a time of change, tradition, and community. Daily life was shaped by a blend of old customs and the new realities of a post-colonial world. Most people lived in rural villages where agriculture was the heart of existence. Families worked together on farms, growing rice, vegetables, and other crops. Their daily routines revolved around planting, tending, and harvesting. Household chores and caring for animals filled their days. Travel outside the village was rare, except for market days. These days were vital for trading goods and catching up on local news. In many communities, social hierarchies were clear, with distinct divisions between commoners and aristocrats. In some isolated areas, remnants of older social systems, like slavery, persisted until the late 1950s. Education during this time was influenced by missionary schools. These schools introduced Western-style education to remote areas, helping spread literacy and new ideas. However, traditional beliefs and customs remained strong in many communities. Urban areas were growing, but they still reflected the colonial legacy. The 1950s marked a time of rapid decolonization in Southeast Asia. Many countries were hopeful for democratic governance, modeled on Western systems. However, political unrest and military influence were common challenges. The Cold War added another layer of complexity to daily life. Foreign military forces were present, and the ideological battles between communism and capitalism shaped perceptions and experiences. For example, in Hong Kong, visible signs of poverty and refugee movements from mainland China were common. The presence of the United States military in nearby Japan also influenced regional dynamics. Despite the political tensions, life in the villages often retained a strong sense of community. People gathered for market days, festivals, and religious ceremonies. These events provided relief from the hardships of rural life and reinforced social bonds. Daily life was slower paced, with plenty of time for conversation, storytelling, and enjoying simple pleasures. In summary, daily life in 1950s Southeast Asia combined traditional agricultural routines with the emerging influences of education and political change. This period evokes images of close-knit villages, vibrant markets, and the hopeful yet uncertain dawn of a new era in a region rich with culture and history.